지금 다운로드 받으세요.
Ace Match Saturday. It's back, guys, and we're going to have a ZVZ Solar versus Curious here at the Nexon Arena going head-to-head. And again, this is a very important match because both Samsung and Afreeca are vying for that last playoff spot, and they want this win.
All right, let's take a look at the predictions. You and Monday Cast are going for Curious here in this ZVZ.
This is a faith vote, man. I have faith that he's been practicing as much as his other teammates, namely Alive, Super, and Patience, all these guys that are all of a sudden doing really well. And I also have faith in the fact that they put him out here on the Ace match. He probably was, meant only to come out on this Ace match, and he's got something specific prepared.
And I have to agree with you on that one. We'll see. I was really on the fence myself. I wanted to vote for him, but I decided to go with the safer vote on Solar, especially after Bombers lost earlier today.
Yeah. I mean, Solar is definitely the safe vote here for sure. I'm kind of taking a leap of faith here, especially after my bad day of predictions. Gotta come back. And I don't know. This is going to be very even, I feel. Very, very even. It took me a long time to decide to vote for Curious. Map is loading up. This is going to be New Gettysburg.
Yep, it's my first time casting it. I watched one game on it so far, so it's going to be a new experience for me, Valdez.
It's quite nice. Guys, we're going to jump into it right now. This map, created by Jackie, New Gettysburg, Solar versus Curious, the ZVZ Showdown. Down here on the bottom left, in the red for Samsung Galaxy Con, it is Solar.
And down here in the bottom right, in blue, his opponent for the Afreeca Freaks playing only today in the Ace match, it is Curious. Not scheduled to regularly appear. It's actually usually him and Patience that vie for that fourth spot. Now that Super is doing a little bit better, a little bit more consistently. Well, as soon as, okay, it's funny because you actually even mentioned it jokingly when we were going to the outro. As soon as I saw the map was made by Jackie, I had faith. He's made some of the best maps that have come out of Korea. Like, he's so good. Him and Super OU, man, those are two like the best map makers in the world. And they've made like some of the greatest maps of all time. And this may be one of them.
Who made King Sejong Station? Do you know?
That was made officially by Kespa, so I think that it was a Kespa map maker, and not Jackie, but he may have collaborated with them. When I think of that map, I don't think it has a map creator listed, and that means it was most likely some sort of collaboration. Every map that's made exclusively by Jackie says created by Jackie, or created by Jackie Prime on it, so...
yeah, he took that Prime logo down real fast. That one disappeared immediately.
Yeah, this does not want to be associated with that no longer existing team. Well, this map, just by looking at it, it looks pretty cool. And I remember you guys were talking about bridges when you were commentating on it last. Where is the bridge I'm looking for on the minimap?
It's in between the... it's not directly from the natural, but if you go down the ramp and go left from Curious's natural, it's right there.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay.
Goes all the way across, goes up. I just showed him on my Observer PC.
Those bridges are such an interesting thing in all games, all RTSs, esports. There's even bridges in some Heroes of the Storm maps, but the thing about going down
bridges
bridge...
in Overwatch, too.
Yeah. Then when you go across a bridge, you have to be really committed. You have to know that if you're going to fight on a bridge, you're going to have to fight with almost twice as many numbers, as otherwise you're going to funnel into the bridge, or there's going to be a concave on the other side. So bridges, generally speaking, are avoided by the attacking player.
Nice positioning there by Solar. Curious, though, is going to be careful. It's not going to matter after all, just butting heads. Solar getting the first hit there, so Curious does have to back off.
Queen coming out. All right. Even with 4 Zerglings versus 4 Zerglings, the Zerglings on the outside are going to need the advantage every time.
This has been a mirror build all the way up here to 3 minutes, like the exact same thing.
Yeah. Pretty rare in ZVZ to have the exact same builds versus each other. So you usually have like little advantages and players have to find out information from each other when they can attack and things like that. But looks to be kind of a slower wind up here in this early game. 2 banelings being made for safety from Curious and being skipped by Solar.
Well, he's making 1 now. So just taking a small risk there. He's going to get ever so slightly ahead. 1 extra drone. Ooh, and the Ling gets in. This is very important. You always want to get that scouting information.
Yep, decided to try to go for a drone. That didn't work out for him. All right, well, Roachborn coming up for Curious. Going to get that out most likely for safety, but could decide to do a timing attack later on.
Solar's going right into lair.
I like this choice because the rush distance by ground is very long, actually, because you can't really take the bridge. So you have to go around the top where those 2 Lings are, if you see them on the minimap. And so it's like a really long walk. If you go straight to mutas, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think that's what he might be going for. Solar really likes his mutas in ZVZ. And that was almost a disaster there. The Baneling and the Queen almost going down. Curious, very conscious here. Oh,
not that time, though.
Oh, boy. The curse came right as the words were coming out of my mouth.
Yep. Cast your curse, man. Yep. Well,
just a little bit of aggression back and forth, and yeah, Curious is going to commit here to the Roaches. He still hasn't gotten a scout of the main. Nice snipe there on that Baneling. Curious is going to have to back off again.
He's losing this exchange, and he needs to like hit really hard and really fast if he's going to win this game, because the Mutalist will arrive at his base very quickly. This is not, however, a map where the distance by air is like super fast. It's not like a map where, okay, it's like totally horseshoe shaped.
Yeah. It's Fat Olrena.
Yeah, basically. Okay, he sees the Roaches. He needs to respond. Spine's already on the way. 2 of them. I think he's going to need a lot more than 2, though.
Ooh, not the best Baneling hit there either. Curious is really pushing the issue. He's going to win this fight up here.
Yeah, he needs. I don't think he realizes this is how big of an attack this is. The Spine is not made. It's blocked.
Oh, really big Baneling hit there as well.
Okay, here we go. The Roaches are coming up. That Queen's very low. The Spine took damage from the Baneling explosion as well. And the Spine is not ready. It goes down without a cancel. The second Spine isn't ready either. He has to pull drones. That one Queen awkwardly fighting next to the ramp as well. Looks like he's going to get 1 Roach down here. But he's buying time for those Spines.
Yeah, the Lings do come out, so it looks like this is going to be held for now, but there's more and more Lings coming across the map, and the Roaches actually all survive. And Solar now, he's actually saving for mutas, but it may just be too late.
Yeah, let's see. He's trying to make another Spine crawl here. Drones coming off the line once more. And he doesn't even have... Well, he's got 600 gas, but no minerals to make mutas with, and his drones aren't mining.
He's got no natural, no third anymore, and Curious, I think that actually is going to win him the game.
Yep, looks like it. GG.
GG, Curious, he wins the match here for himself and for Afreeca.
Whoa, that was a really well-timed attack, well executed. Looks like he was expecting Mutalist. He had the answer in mind.
Yeah.
He looks so happy, too. I like feel his energy right now. Yeah. Very well won game.
Curious is always one of those pro gamers that you're happy to watch win. And, I mean, it worked out, right? He was prepared. The Faith Vote worked, right? He actually came out with a really nice build planned. Seemed like he did his research on Solar, too, as you were saying, expecting the mutas. And he's like, no, I got the build, right? If the guy is going mutas, he's not going to have much. He's not going to be able to block the bridge, so I can just walk straight across that, and it's not that long of a rush distance.
Patience had an overseer, and he just didn't read the situation. He saw the. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I said Patience.
I mean, they kind of look a little bit similar.
Not really, but anyways, Solar had the overseer. He saw the Roaches with the Overlord as well, and he made 1 spine, and he was like, oh, it's fine. He didn't make as many spines as he needed, and he made the other ones late. The spines finish, he holds most likely, right? I mean, even though it's a really strong push, he gets the spines up, he has the answer. A lot of that build was hinged on hiding it, and he saw it, but still failed to defend.
Yeah, so here is your results. A very big win for Afreeca, especially because it is against Samsung. Want to deny them as many wins as possible. And that puts them at 3rd place here, 2-2. Samsung is a game behind, though, so they could definitely come back ahead of Afreeca if they take a win.
Yeah, Chikamaru jumping up to top 4 as well. The story of this round is really how poorly CJ and SK have been doing. SK only played 2 games, but they are -3. And yeah, they have the highest paid players, the best results players of the past, but it doesn't matter how famous you are and what your reputation is if you can't deliver on game day.
Yep. And Hero, he takes a loss today, so he doesn't extend that lead. Zest can definitely catch up to him. Zest also the ace player for KT, so we could see him in an ace match if it gets there. KT's been dominating so hard that they don't necessarily need it. I mean, look at the Zest stats in TY are number 2, 4, and 6.
And,
so
yeah, Zest